Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Hamid Uzair from Soft. In this video of Oracle Automation series, I'm going to show you how to configure Oracle Data Guard Broker using just one shell script. I have already set up Active Data Guard in my previous video. You can find the link in the description down below. So let's configure Data Guard Broker so that we can switch over the database role using Data Guard Broker. These are the primary database parameters and these are the standby database parameters. In the grid environment, we need to add all these entries along with all the instances, assuming that it's a 3-node rack. So we have 3 instances here in the listener.aura file in grid home. So we need to add these entries on the primary server and these entries on the standby server. Since I don't have the rack environment, so I am going to just use that this unique name in that listener.aura file. And this one on a standby server. Let's go over the parameter file. These are the primary database parameters and these are the standby database parameters, which I already showed you in my previous video when we set up the Active Data Guard. Okay, and this is that Data Guard Broker configuration name, and remove configuration. The value is yes, is because I want to remove the current configuration because we are recreating the configuration. Okay, before removing the current configuration, it always backs up that configuration, current configuration, and I'm going to show you the location where it actually backs up that current configuration. Okay, and this is the log directory and this is the script directory. And we need to add the script log path in bash profile. So when we run the script, it is going to generate all the logs and error file to this location. Okay. And I'm gonna open up a couple of tabs to monitor the log and error file. Okay, so I'm going to monitor the error file here and the log file here. Okay, now we are ready to run the script. So it is removing that existing configuration. It doesn't exist, so that's why it's throwing this error. It created that configuration, added the primary database and the standby database right here. The script finished successfully, and we can see that this is the current configuration. And it's showing that the primary database is Fusion P1 and physical standby database is Fusion D1. Let's do some log switch and then we will change that database role. We will switch over from primary to standby and standby to primary. Okay, let's do this. So this is the primary database, and this is the standby database. And the standby database is open, read only with apply. So dg gap, let's check that current gap. So it is 1 behind. Let's check the current archive log sequence number in primary database. So current archive log sequence is 42, and it received all the logs, but it has applied up to 41, so it's just 1 behind. Let's see when it's going to catch up. Let me do some log switch. Okay, come on. So I'm going to stop the media recovery and restart it. So that's the way to apply all the pending logs pretty quickly. So hopefully it's gonna be all in sync. See? Okay. Now we'll do that switch over the database. Okay. So db status. So this is the standby database. Status. db status. And this is the primary database because it's running on LNX Aura 1, and it is the database role is primary. Okay, it is ready to switch over to standby database. Let's log on to data got broken and we'll switch over that database. Okay, so let me exit out of it. So in order to do the log switch, switch over the database, we need to log in with the sys password. Okay. So this is the current configuration. So I'm going to connect sys and with sys password. Then we will do switch over to standby database. Okay, let's check over here. See, it is showing that it's recovery needed. So it's still switching over. Database role has changed from primary to physical standby, and it shut down the database and restarted in read only and with still down. Okay, database mounted, and it's going to put the database in read only with apply. So right now it is read only. Switch over, but it is not in read. Oh, now it is read only with apply. Let's check the standby database, that old standby database. So it is connected, so it shut down the database and it started as a primary database. So database is open in read write and db status, and database role is primary, and it is ready to switch over to standby database, which is old primary. Okay, now we are going to switch back, all right, from standby to primary. So okay, so there is some lag. Let me see, dg gap, 51, archive current 51. There's no gap. Okay, so let me do some log switch. So this is my new primary database. And I'm going to use a trick to apply all this archive log. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to stop the media recovery and restart it. Okay, so it is all in sync. So we'll switch over again. Just let me check the current configuration. Okay, it is because we applied stop that. It's going to take a while to catch up. Okay, so it is in sync. Now we'll switch over to database to old primary. Okay, switch over to the old primary. Okay, so database is down here. Database is down. So the primary database is down and standby database is down. So the primary database, the old primary database was the standby database. Now it is going to be the primary database. And that current primary database, which was the old standby, it will be the standby database in read only with apply. So right now it is in read only mode. Yes, so this is my primary database. This is open in read write mode. And that DB status, so that current role is primary. So database is open in read only with apply, and that database role is physical standby, and this is that new primary, and it is running on Linux 1, and the primary data, the role is primary, and it is ready to switch over to a standby database. So after switching over back and forth, we check that so the primary database became the standby database and the standby database became the primary, and vice versa. So that concludes my presentation of setting up data guard broker. And after setting up the data guard broker, we did some switchover, and the switchover completed successfully. So in my next video, I will show you how to create a duplicate database using one shell script. This is my website, ozrsoft.com. It has all the videos I have uploaded so far. You can find all the videos here. If you have any questions or comments, you can call me at 201-773-0846 or email me at hamiduzair@ozrsoft.com. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.